Hello, all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. Welcome back to my channel. I'm doing an isotretinoin update. 3 months. Well, almost 3 months off isotretinoin. So I was kind of expecting that by this time there would be some sort of significant change that I could talk to you guys about, and this would be a video that's longer than 5 minutes long, but that's actually not really the case. Not a whole lot has changed since I went off the medication. So if you are seeing this video for the first time and you don't know what the go is, basically I was on isotretinoin, which is Accutane in other places of the world, for 12 months for cystic adult acne. And it worked for me. It worked really well. I've been left with minimal scarring, which is fantastic. My camera's not focusing very well. Okay, hopefully that's better. So I took the medication. It worked really well. Minimal scarring. My only major side effects to the medication were dryness. I did have some headaches here and there. I did have aches and pains, which is another common side effect. But all of it was manageable. It was not so bad that I felt like I couldn't stay on the medication, and I finished my 12-month course. So I've been off it now for nearly 3 months, and I think the only change that I have seen is that my skin has balanced out a bit. So I would say my skin is now dry to normal, and if I'm not good with maintaining my skincare routine and moisturizing properly, it can feel a little uncomfortable. Whereas the dryness that comes with being on isotretinoin, that's gone, and it's the sort of dryness that it's not just dry skin. Like it's not that. It's different. It's like dryness on another level. It almost feels, well, it is, it's internal. It's, it shrinks your oil glands so you don't produce as much oil, so you feel dry on it's next level dryness, and that is gone, which is great. I have noticed that my skin retains moisture a lot better than it used to. Well, it didn't at all while I was on the medication. I could apply moisturizer or face oils 4, 5, 6 times a day, whereas now I just moisturize in the morning and I moisturize at night, and I'm good. I'm comfortable all day long, which is really nice. I think the only thing that has not really changed for me is my body dryness. My body is super, super dry. So I find that I'm constantly moisturizing my arms or my legs or my feet, or my hands are really dry. So I've maintained the dryness on my body, but my face has balanced out quite a bit, which is really strange to me. And the thing about the dryness on the body is, again, it's that really uncomfortable dryness, and it makes me itchy. So I find that I'll be like, oh, I'm dry, and then I'm scratching all over until I can get my hands on some moisturizer, and I come out all red and looking raw because I've scratched myself all over. It's not very nice. My hair is also, it still doesn't get greasy, which I love that. What else has changed? I feel like oh, my lips are still dry. Oh my God, Jesus up in heaven, help me. My lips are still dry. They're not as bad, but they're still, I can feel them now. They're dry, and today I will wear lip balm because my lips feel dry, and at some stage they're gonna peel. I know they are. I can feel them. So yeah, some areas have balanced out and some have not. I have noticed I still feel a bit sensitive towards the sun as well. I was hoping that would go away, but it hasn't. It hasn't. We're in summer here in Australia now, and whenever I'm out in the sun, I feel like it's like the rays of 1,000 suns literally touching me on my skin, which is also not very pleasant, but I suppose it's good because I try to minimize my sun exposure, which is good anyway. As for breakouts, I haven't had any, none, not a single one, unless you consider tiny itty bitty spots from wearing masks to be a breakout. But personally, I don't consider that a breakout. If I'm out for a long day wearing a mask, rules have changed here in Australia, so it's a bit more relaxed and we don't have to wear them all the time when we're out. But when we did have to wear them all the time, when we were outdoors or in like a public space, I would notice at the end of the day, I would have like little dots, usually in this sort of area here of my face, sometimes on my chin, but they would go away overnight. So usually, you know, I would just come home, wash my face, go about my business, and they'd be gone the next day. So I wouldn't really consider it a breakout, so to speak, because they just don't last. But I haven't had any pimples, no cystic spots, thank God. I think if I did have a cystic spot that just didn't go away, I'd be calling my dermatologist. Hello, sir. We need to have a discussion about my future. But no, everything is really good. And I think I'll probably wrap it up there because there's not too much more to say. I am still on the birth control pill as agreed by my dermatologist and I will stay on it until January 2021. I'm going to go off it when my monthly cycle for my January tray is finished. So that will be sort of coming up to, what's the date now? So I think I'll be going off the pill around the 9th of January, and unless something really drastic happens shortly after that, I probably won't film an update for around 3 months. So maybe like March or April, I'll come back and let you guys know what's happened with my skin, because I don't expect any big changes shortly after going off the pill. Definitely not in January anyway. So that's when you can expect the next update from me. If you have been on this medication and you are a female and you've gone off the birth control pill after finishing the medication, especially if you've been on it for a long time previously, birth control pill I mean, let us know down in the comments what your experience was. I've had quite a few women reach out to me who are either on this medication or going on the medication, and they are wondering what's going to happen when they go off the birth control pill. Some people have been on it to control their skin issues, and it's either worked and then stopped working, or it's not worked at all. So let us know down in the comments if you have experience with this particular aspect for females of taking isotretinoin. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap that up there. I hope you enjoyed this little update, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.